What is up, our fellow battalion? It is your boy Trey, the Battalion. We are live once again in the Batcave because we are getting some Titan meters off the charts. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Titan X is on the prowl, and he's probably pissed off about what Apex tried to pull off in the last episode. And of course, we lost our boy Hiroshi, which was a painful death. It is wonderful to see you guys all in the chat right now. Obviously, if this is your first time hanging out with the Bat Channel during our Monarch Legacy of Monsters watch party, I cannot show the episode on Apple TV. You have to have Apple TV. You either already subscribe to it or you can start your free 7-day trial right now. I have a link in the description that you guys can look at right now for it to pull it up. I already have episode 6 up and ready to go. I have it a minute and 25 seconds in. That will have you guys be able to just start it without having to do the recap, without having to do, the little ads and stuff. It just starts right where the episode goes. So a minute 25 in, go ahead and put it on, pause it at 125. And then in a few minutes, maybe 7:10, maybe 7, around there, we'll give you guys a few minutes and we'll count off together 3, 2, 1, play. So that way we're all in sync and we're reacting. It's like a movie theater experience. We're all just having the same experience together. As always, I like to shout out to the first person that commented on our watch party, to get the hype train going. And today was our boy Dean Classified. Monarch Eyes only saying time to declassify another Monarch episode. Yes, sir, it is, Dean. And you know what? Thank you for starting the hype train going. And this one is for you. Thank you so much, Dean. It's good to see you guys. I'm going to go ahead. We're waiting on Super Bro Corey. He had a late day at work. Yes, at the end of tonight's watch party, I have an important announcement, something kind of personal that we'll chat about a little bit, just so you guys are ready. But we're going to have a good time nonetheless. So, guys, let me go ahead and bring out one of the best co-hosts I can ever ask for on the Monarch Monstars. You know him as Lord CoJ. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me back.
Yes, dude. I'm so excited. CoJ, I know last episode that was rough. How you feeling?
Nervous, sad. I have no expectations right now. They put us through quite a journey, and this is the midway point. No, this is after the midway point. So this is the beginning of the second half. So my expectations are like gone. It's like after intermission, I'm like, okay, what's next? I don't have any. However, I do feel Shaw should have cried more. Something was weird there.
Oh, do you think maybe he feels a little guilty about it?
It could be bad directing too, because I think his character should feel really wrecked too, because that's his boy.
I agree with you there, but part of me also when I
would like to see him break down in this episode.
Yeah, when I rewatched it and I see his eyes, I think he's such a military guy, and he's aware people die in these sorts of things. But I think when he sees it, he already knew the outcome. He knew, just being a guy of action, guy of war, that it was a fatal wound, and that I think his heart was breaking more for the people around him. And I think Shaw is always going to try to keep himself like the man in the hour, how dire it is and how scary things are. I think he's going to be the guy that tries to keep level-headed at this time. And I think we will see some emotions happen. I think just in that moment, his mind was focused on everyone else, I don't know. I get that sense from him, but I do love my boy Shaw. I do. I want the best for him. Let's say hello.
I expect to see him break down in this one.
Ooh, okay. I like, so if he doesn't have that, it's gonna be like a missed opportunity. I like it.
I think so. Emotionally as a fan, and also in my own style.
Yes. Well, as our boy CoJ talked about earlier, if you have not checked out our breakdown of episode 5 for Osato, you need to, because I will say this is an episode I'm quite proud of. I think We broke it down pretty well, some really cool Easter eggs, and even went back on some of the themes that we had talked about in previous episodes. So if you haven't checked it out, which I see, I'll go ahead and end our poll right now. You guys have already been fire in the chat, and I love it. I love seeing you guys go crazy. But I see out of 29 votes, 31% have said no, they have not seen our breakdown yet. You guys are missing out. It's a great breakdown, and you know what? It's only 15 minutes exactly.
Oh,
I did not know that until I
wow.
uploaded the video, and I was like, oh snap, I got it like right at 15. That's like, I know you get excited about little things. I got excited about that little thing, so it made me feel good inside. But another tradition we like to do from our breakdown, whoever had the best comment gets featured on our next watch party. And to me, how cool of an episode that we had that really paid an homage and like some respect to the Japanese culture, especially with the song for Sato, and have one of our followers, Akio Lee, gave us a great breakdown of the song, even went deeper than I did on my breakdown. And that's great because he is from Japan. So Akio Lee, you are featured for this next one, saying Furasato, hometown. I had to do an English translation because he did it all in Japanese. So if I misinterpret anything, Akio Lee, I apologize right now. But it says, is a widely beloved children's song created in 1914 by Tatsusuke Takano and Tichi Okana. The song deals with the themes of rapid urbanization since the Meiji era and the lives of, and Meiji era is like after like post 1870s kind of time area. And the lives of people who have left their hometowns to make a living, for city dwellers who longed for their hometowns and felt cut off from the nostalgic and comforting feeling that nature and the place where they were born and raised provided. The melody was a source of healing and recovery. The lyrics were intended to soothe the emotional alienation that people felt. I love that so much. Akio Lee, thank you for that breakdown and having the best comment of our last breakdown. What's your thoughts on that, CoJ? Like we saw, I know I kind of went on about how the themes of Furasato, the song, really played into the last episode, but after reading Akio Lee's, especially his breakdown of that song, what do you get out of episode 5 now, knowing that?
No, I think they're all correct. On top of the fact that it's also a song that they shared, and this was that moment when all three generations came together. Like, it was like the perfect harmony of everyone finding peace at the same time and balance because they're all together. Unfortunately, while one is leaving, and that power, I think, eased a lot of pain and turns like it felt like they had something that meant a lot to them in a time of healing that they were all able to connect to at the same time for all those reasons. Like this was layered, and I think that was a powerful celebration of who they are, while it was like a reunion and also goodbye all at once. That's like the heaviest stuff I've seen on like episodics, honestly, with all the meaning behind it and in story of what it meant for the characters, because that's the one they sang to each other. And it's like the revelation that they all knew it, you know? Some of them, I don't know if they took for granted or forgot about, because there's so much stuff going on. It really brought them back together for how it was used throughout their whole lives.
Dude, I love that so much. Yeah, it does. It really goes across the generations and was kind of the theme that connected them all, even though they were all separated by, obviously the secrecy of Hiroshi having two families. But it was something that connected between him and his mom and now his children, and it connected them both. It was one of the first things that we saw in season 1 that really kind of pulled them together, that said they were brother and sister. At first they were kind of standoffish, like, the secrecy kind of it hit in a way where they were not too sure of each other, but it was the one thing that they were like, that song too. Oh, it's the family thing that we share. So that is pretty cool. I love that breakdown. Yeah, man.
And it's a good lesson too for any great change that happens going forward. The people you got too is like, that's what's going to help you get through the next phase of any great change. Something to not forget about, that things are going to be all right.
Yes, I love that. And
Is this a seed planted that things are going to be all right when this tragic change happens? Some people
which
don't
we
get that
see it
healing
doesn't.
seed planted until after the fact. They got it right before he said goodbye.
Guys, let us know in the chat if you are ready to play. We'll get started in just a moment here once I see everyone saying ready and stuff. So make sure you let us know into the chat that you are 1 minute and 25 seconds in, ready to go. And Akio Lee, once again, thank you so much for your comment on our last breakdown. Guys, as you know, that's our new tradition. Best comments on our breakdown videos get showed on the watch party, so keep that in mind for upcoming videos. But Akio Lee, thank you so much. And this one is for you. Thank you, buddy.
Godzilla!
CoJ, one thing that you had actually commented on our last breakdown is we were trying to figure out who Trisup was. Who is? It seemed like he had another mission going on. So I wanted to ask you, do you think he's working maybe someone like Alan Jonah, or do you think it's someone we don't even know yet? Or is it Walter Simmons of Apex told him, hey, I need you to do this and make sure we have this, intel? What's your thoughts on that?
No, I think it could be any, because he operates way too confidently, in my opinion, to not have an ace up his sleeve. Unless he really is that much of a jerk, there's such people in life,
Yeah.
But it would be a good, he just seems the perfect candidate to be double agent, because our own girl, part of the crew, she's a double agent, essentially. Yeah. So she's probably like the good guy double agent, and I could see him being the bad guy double agent, because in this show and series and Godzilla and Kong, there's always the theme of two. And I think that's always going to be like that, like a Double Dragon story or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised, and that would make sense why some single person is in so much power of like Mecha Godzilla and whatever he wants to do or whatever with Apex, because for one person to be psychotically in control of everything, he needs like his own spies going on around. And I think he would be a perfect candidate for any surprise villain to sweep up all the credit everyone worked really hard on and do something heinous and evil.
Yeah, that's a wonderful point. I do like that idea. That it does seem like I love how you put it, where he's very confident in himself. It almost seems like he's prepared for everything. And if something happens, he has a plan B. He's a plan B, C, D. And I think it is very telling that he left pretty much everyone at Apex to fend for themselves and to deal with Monarch while he handles some other business. So I'm curious to see if we get some more information about that this episode. Another big thing we talked about in our breakdown was how impressive it was that they delivered such a powerful episode without Godzilla or Kong. And I know it's a MonsterVerse show. Do you think like, hey man, we've gotten really like 3 or 4 episodes now without Godzilla and Kong? Is it time to bring in our stars, to deliver halfway through the show?
I don't think it would hurt. I wouldn't be mad. However, if it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be sad about it either. Because up at this point, I'm honestly very, very satisfied. Because if I was to binge this thing, I would binge it in 2 parts. 1 to 5, so it feels like a movie part 1, and then 6 to 10 movie part 2. So I wouldn't mind if we don't see them or they're teased, this being like the opening of part 2, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
but I would be mad.
Maybe
I would not be mad if they show up.
I see we have Bad Dan says give Godzilla's feathers, God Kong. What? God Kong?
I was thinking about what you said with the birds and reptiles.
Yeah.
Birds have wings though. Reptiles don't, and there's many distinctive differences.
He's
Just
gonna
like,
go to the whole theropod thing, and
yeah, I think
not
it's
all
still
theropods
crocodile.
conclusively have feathers. Even the T-Rex they now think had proto feathers, fake feathers, when it was a juvenile, and then as it grew up, it lost its feathers. So not even the T-Rex always had feathers. You gotta do
Wow,
your
I didn't even
science,
know that.
bro. Trying to come at me with the science?
I just want more love to crocodiles because
There,
that's
see, there we go. Kaiju Crazy Craig, he hates it, man. He hates when Bad Dan brings that up, and we got people asking how Dadpool's doing. What's up, Oracle?
much love to Bad Dan.
Grogu in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Red Hooded
What's
Outlaw.
up? What's up, everybody?
TJ,
Oh,
sorry, I'm late. I was rewatching Smallville. Somebody save me. Why do you have to say that? Why? I feel like Corey would be mad at me if I did not do this. So
Somebody save me.
that was just for Corey right there. I'm sure
no,
he'll show up
love that.
soon.
Yo, have you seen the Man of Steel Smallville intro?
I have not. I need to. I bet it's good though, because
It's pretty
there's some
good.
moments, that you could totally see them doing something like that.
See, people who sat through Smallville, like me,
Yeah, yeah.
love Man of Steel extra more. It was like the cinematic version of what we coulda, shoulda got with the kind of origin tale, in my opinion.
Rogu, I love this. Trey, can you feature me because I'm the best looking? Just saying. You just been featured. Hey man, if you put a great comment on one of our breakdown videos, you never know. Sometimes the fans even decide. I read some great comments on there. You guys had some great theories, especially on the last few breakdowns, and it gets tough. It gets tough to choose. So bring your A game on it. What's up, King Donkey Kong? Good to see you. Clever Girl says Trissup is a jerk, and she's saying I'm ready. Good to go. Ready when you are. TJ also says Brenda or the lead of Apex isn't his boss clearly. Oh yeah, that's a wonderful point. And I think it could easily be Walter Simmons who's pulling some of the strings on that, telling him, hey, your mission's this, her job is that. I need you handling business when she can't. She's the business side. You're my mercenary. You're my ace. So it's very possible, but it could be something else too. Who knows? Red Robin says, let's do it. King Donkey Kong says, you always need more Kong. That would make Super Bro very happy. Deadpool saying they're improving slowly but surely, but thanks for asking. I love it. I love
Good
you guys making
news,
sure
Deadpool.
you're
Right.
taking care of each other. That makes me happy. You guys are awesome. Okay, I feel like CoJ, are you guys ready to go? I feel like we gotta start. Corey he'll hop in. We'll update him as he comes in, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting because I know some of you are already waiting. So let's go ahead and do it. Hope you guys have your headphones, your popcorn, your fizzy drinks, your candy ready. And here we go. Coming down in 3, 2, 1, play.
Woo. If anyone needs to see the timer, let me know in case it's off.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Or I could just move it, or I figure it out. I could always just do this. Bing, Oh, someone's happy already.
Oh, yeah. There you go. King Donkey Kong.
See, he's in the opening of part 1 and he's in the opening of part 2, according to my little.
Yeah. I wonder if this is a flashback because it would seem silly if they just went back.
Yeah. No, but I like this. Where his art is being put to use for the team. Finally, his skill set. I like seeing this because he's the artist.
Or maybe this is also suggesting that Kentaro has a connection with Kong. Maybe that's his Titan.
Oh,
Kong didn't like it.
He didn't like that Old Spice. It was
out here, bro.
Janky one.
Oh, yeah, some of the needle walk. Oh man, this is so Jurassic Park.
I was about to say, what movie are we in?
Baby Kong. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hope this is a memory.
Oh wow, man. Oh, they had a father son moment.
That's great. As he takes the picture. Is that for his censorship or he's proud of him?
The art is peak. Yeah, no, Kentaro, he's talented, talented artist.
Yeah, I like that, we can see more of that. Because I don't want him just create an artist character and make him useless. I want more, appreciation for the artists, Let's have him
Yeah.
do some cool stuff. And he's a good actor too. I love that this show is in multiple languages,
Hmm.
and also especially mostly English and Japanese because that's Godzilla's two turfs.
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
Hey,
Wow. Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, that will be explained later.
oh, that's why he did look a little different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hiroshi was a great character. I agree. That's Suzuki. Yeah, from
Whoa,
season one.
whoa!
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm. Oh.
Ah. Ah.
Listen to your grandma. Those are wise words.
Mhm. I love seeing the moms, man. I like how she gives her mother-in-law respect, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. It's like doesn't matter the age, you were the mom, so because there's an elder thing.
What was that? Sorry.
No, because there's a huge emphasis on respecting your elders. By age, she's older than her mother-in-law, but by family rank, she's older than her, so she looks up to
Mm.
her.
Yeah.
So the family, it's not just age and respect your elders. It's like that's your mother-in-law.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely trippy. It's kind of the cool part about the show. It really kind of goes into a little sci-fi with that
Mhm.
whole aspect of how time works in Axis Moon. Oh,
Ah, yo, that knife makes me think you guys.
I was so excited when Corey found that. When he told me, is like I thought it was just a prop they made from the show.
No, it's legit. It's legit.
Yeah, those are cool blade. Oh, now it's the intro. So very heavy. Couple of scenes there. Had a feeling when we saw Kentaro's face at the end with his father's death. I had a feeling he was upset with Kate.
Mm.
He finally started to get the father that he wanted, and I had wondered. It seemed like I'm glad to know that Hiroshi didn't spend those couple of years waiting for Kate. Just like completely focused on her. That he took time to be a good dad.
Mm. I was having a theory in my head. What if Kate and her mom sensed the more reptilian titans? Dragons, uh
Hmm.
lizards like crocodiles, and Kentaro is more connected to the mammal ones, you know?
Interesting.
What's your be Kong right now? But if there was a spider, no, that's not arachnid. Never mind. Some other kind of mammal. Maybe wolf.
1958. So
1958. What happened then? Oh, they moved in?
what? Oh.
That's when they first started their company?
Hmm.
Oh, is this after they got their blank check? Not before they missed it all?
Oh yeah, probably. It would have been right after Operation Lucky
'Cause
Dragon.
this looks blank check stuff. Dude, look at that retro vibe. I like it. Ah, go ahead. Yeah, they've kind of done that. The use of words is hilarious.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hey. Oh no.
Oh, he wants to be. Yeah. He didn't want.
Mm. I mean, they'll have a powerful ally, you know, in a way. Because he's got their back no matter where he goes.
Yeah.
But it's just at the time they probably don't know it, of course.
He doesn't want to be near Keiko after their affair. Yeah, no, it's
Definitely, that's the real reason.
yeah.
He's always making the wrong proximity choices around her. One, he broke their plan of having him at Monarch while they go out so he could be close to her because he thought that
Mm,
was the thing. Now, because he got close to her as possible to do better and take care of her, he's got to leave, you know?
yeah.
Because what if it happens again, you know?
Lee's still feeling iffy on that situation. Clearly, yeah, yeah. Which makes sense. You know, I could get it. He's heartbroken. He's
Or very,
drinking.
or very iffy, like, what if it happens again and again?
Oh,
You know? He knows how much he wants and loves, you know?
oh,
Oh?
wow.
What? Who this guy?
The second.
This is so noir lit.
Yeah, Craig says, so wait, did Apex get any punishment? Doesn't look like it. Kate's
That
just walking,
fireball.
or sorry, not Kate. May's just walking around willy nilly.
What is that, Hennessy? That stuff is always lukewarm water with food coloring.
Oh, really? Is that what
Yeah.
I always thought it was like Coke or something that they put?
If they need sparkles, they
Okay.
they could get like a Pepsi, or no, a Sprite, something light, and then recolor it if they want.
Okay.
Or if they just want to be G's for whatever reason, break safety rules, they have the real stuff. He stepped more inside. That music transition was unnecessary. He's a good actor. He's really changed his mannerisms and his posture to fit like the age of his character or would be, you know?
Yeah. Great
He's doing a good
detail.
job.
Oh, right where Lee went.
There's more. He gonna drink more because he's really sad. He emptied it.
What is he up to?
That's someone else's money.
Right? Like, how rude.
Like if someone did that at my house, I'd be like, "What? I don't drink, but if you empty out my drinks down the hatch, it's not you're not even drinking it. You're wasting it." Someone did that at my mango
Is
lassi.
he gonna get himself in trouble and get like demoted? Bro.
Oh, you think so on purpose?
I, I,
So
I
he
think
never really was transferred. He's just trying to,
I think it's not on
or he's
purpose.
screwing
I
up
think
his new
he's
job.
a bit of a mess at the moment. Is this a freaking vacation?
Yeah, what's going on?
Daddy wants those pancakes. Hey man, when daddy wants the flapjacks, you can't say no to some flapjacks. Especially if they make you cry, man. Those are good pancakes if they make you cry.
It's weird. The only time I enjoy having pancakes or anything is never breakfast.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to have pancakes as like a dessert.
Yeah, bro. I went late night pancakes. They ain't nothing better than late night pancakes.
Yeah, some
Especially
diners have made
making
that
you
very affordable.
make your girl some pancakes, some late night pancakes. That's the night.
I'm gonna stop before I get into the butter.
Yeah.
That's a chill bartender. Like that actress is killing it. She made that her own in a very
Mm.
subtle way. That is really cool. She could have been basic, but she put in a unique personality there. Sorry, it's the little things I like. I hate that frame though. That lens. This one's better. Nah,
Shaw always up to something, man.
he's got a point. He's got to go.
I must have missed it, TJ. What's my friends and cameras? Huh.
Duh. Shaw doesn't do theoretic. Calculate.
What?
My theory continues to be right.
Whoa. That's CoJ.
And that was back in season 1.
Yeah, but if
It
they're
just makes sense if you think about it. Well, the way I think about it, so I guess it makes sense to me. Yeah, time travel.
yeah, essentially clever girl.
Because the realm around the Axis Mundi, if it's in like the center with how we have to get it, theoretically that world's spinning faster, so it could go a time in there speeds you up here. Up here is slower for them. No, it's the other way around, sorry. But the same. slower, faster. Because that's faster. That's slower.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The center of the wheel gets around faster than the outer side.
Oh wait.
Oh,
That's oh gosh, Amber Mid Thunder, like from Prey. Yeah, the one who oh gosh. In Predator, the Prey movie. The main
yeah.
character.
Our girl, our hero. Yeah, so this is good news for Kentaro's night tonight.
Damn, that sucks, Kentaro. Feel like for as big as an actress that oh yeah, thank you, Ultimate. I knew you would know Naru from Prey.
Yeah, I
feel
just
like
didn't know her name.
the fact that it's
Very talented.
her tells me that wait.
The vibrations. Put your toes in the water, and you guys will make two.
That's what yeah, with the so it does seem like Keiko can't feel it as strongly as she used to.
Well, she's 2 generations from her, so her genes are stronger.
Yeah, could be like
what I think.
that.
Because she has more, genes of all the genes, genetic coding of everyone before her. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, how certain genes get stronger.
Mm.
Like, my daughter's kids have that much more of a lineage behind them than I have, because whoever they get with just multiplies, shares that tree DNA. As it's supposed to be. Yeah. Mm.
I like what Craig says here, but Godzilla already isn't after Titan X. She isn't bad.
Exactly. Titan X is not a villain. She's only gotten people in her way, And she's just collecting up her babies.
She just take his phone? No, she's putting a hacking number. She's gonna take all your info.
Dang.
Brogue, it was great seeing you too. You heading out tonight, my man? It's always good seeing you in the chat, brother.
Have a good one, bro. Thanks for swinging by. Much love.
Yeah, brother. You excited for Mall? Hope it's gonna be good.
Mm.
Wait,
Why would you say I would know?
she just slipped.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Right. What's up, amazing webhead? How you doing?
Hey. Those are weird letterings. He's moving him around for what?
I'm looking forward to Mall. I think it's going to be one of the best
Why
things
is
that
Dad
Disney
doing
Plus is
this?
going to be put out. I agree, Brogo. I hope it's good.
Mm.
Amazing Webhead said they already just finished the episode. We are currently 35 minutes into it, so almost there.
Right here, this is where we at.
Yeah.
By not making the same mistakes you did, you make a new mistake.
Yeah.
Because you regret something in your own life doesn't mean your kid is doing the same path. That's too much projecting and controlling all at once. It's not a new mistake, it's two new mistakes. Damn. Well, he gets his haircut at the same place with all those guys. That's very military logic. So it's interesting they're showing the logic of his father because he's showing that same logic in a way. You know what I mean?
The reason Godzilla isn't after Kokai is because hasn't well been destructed. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
I think I agree. I'm totally on that ship.
Amazing Webhead says we ain't ready for that ending.
So I think if it's Godzilla versus Titan X, it's going to be because Shaw tricked Godzilla and Apex tricked Titan X. It's going to be a tragic battle. Imagine two creatures fighting that don't want to fight each other.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's Titan X.
of his
Oh,
paw.
what? That's Godzilla.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Godzilla. Oh, what?
Bro!
Wait, though. This has to be a dream. I won't lie though, this is awesome.
Bro, what did we say in the beginning? Oh,
Yeah, okay, this is a dream.
oh, yeah, it's a dream.
Okay.
His dream was our dream, though.
Wait, hold.
What?
Bro.
What?
I think I just saw a drawing of Jet Jaguar on his wall.
Oh,
Really?
Super Bro.
bro, what's up, bro?
You know, I figured Godzilla showed up. I might as well come on in as well.
Yeah, well, that's partly because Colin was threatening the totem pole here, you know. I'm almost certain that was a face drawing of Jet Jaguar. It was really close. I may have to go back to that. I will say, even though it was a dream, seeing Godzilla in Tokyo, we were worried it was going to break canon. Now that we know it's not breaking canon, it's still really cool to see Godzilla in Tokyo in the MonsterVerse.
They treated us. They treated us a little bit, you know.
not that we want to see Tokyo destroyed by Godzilla.
No, we want to see Godzilla, you know.
Yeah.
I want to see Godzilla destroy everything.
That's hurtful.
Prove me wrong.
Well, this is face Godzilla, not heel Godzilla. Wow, that's a beautiful shot. I like that.
I knew something was fishy about that girl. Yeah, that was interesting.
I'd still give her my number.
Equals Godzilla. If what you're feeling is really coming from Type Next, then maybe the signal you're receiving can lead us to it. Ready?
Water and electricity. What could go wrong?
The transducer converts the waves causing.
Just don't put the wires in the water. I like how she brought her gym clothes for this. She's ready for anything.
Interesting. Did either one of you guys see Project Hail Mary? It turned out to be a pretty good movie, in my humble opinion. I have not seen it yet. I wanted to, but then our father had some medical emergencies, so we weren't able to see it yet. But I'm hoping maybe this weekend. We'll see. I don't know. Depends on how much time I have. That's funny, Skull Clown. Tinex dies and becomes Biolante. That would just, at that point, that'd be a silly licensing fee to pay Toho for one episode.
I guess those wires are going underwater. Is that practical though? It sounds like a whale of sorts. I like how she still records on like a cassette.
Yeah.
Technology she understands.
They did get us amazing weapon. I'm glad it doesn't break it though. Oh, whoa. That is very like the Orca device, picking up
Mhm.
those frequencies.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like
Yeah.
whale.
Yeah.
Unless there's other orcas nearby.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
Ooh, that's haunting.
It's
It does
haunting,
kind of sound
but
like
since she's a
whales.
good guy, there's something pretty about it too.
Yeah. Did you say Jet Jaguar, one of my favorite characters in the Godzilla movie, Take Me Now? I think I'm gonna, as soon as this episode ends, I'm gonna rewind it real quick to see. It was a quick glimpse, but it seems.
Aw, that's
Huh.
sad. It's trying to get home.
That is very interesting, TJ. I'm telling you, they're gonna have Godzilla in Japan in like Endgame finale of the MonsterVerse to go full circle. That would be
Yo,
cool.
look at this place. This looks like that mountain range they shoot a lot of Super Sentai at.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
A lot of them, like every season. They always end up here. This must be the island they always go to. Because they always go to the same island for some their scenes. Very similar.
So Walter has another daughter that weren't aware of, yeah. I don't think so. I think she had a different name. Because the one in Godzilla versus Kong was Maya. Didn't she say her name was like, didn't it start with an I or something? Glad he has being so welcoming. They do, yep. They need Godzilla to lead her home. Yeah. Feel like this is going to end poorly. Probably. We know when we disturb the Titans, something always goes horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Curry Tuna? Saying just about 2 more hours. 2 more hours of what? Let us know. Makes me wonder if Kentaro will join Apex to build up Mecha G. I could see that being the case. It feels like someone is
Oh,
gonna
he's
turn
coming back.
heel. We thought it was gonna be May. It could still be May.
This is cool. He's coming back.
Oh no!
Oh, right into what led to them
Kazakhstan.
parting. We're going full circle with
It
everything.
is. No.
Kazakhstan.
You know, the fact that they're doing this at a volcano too is really giving me like Return of Godzilla vibes. It's
Like,
getting
is
me
that where they last left him?
right.
And he goes back to her now. What if he has multiple like apartments around the world like this?
Yeah.
volcano?
Dean classifies no one can replace our Lee. I agree. Oh, this is so cool.
Yo, you see Godzilla here. I will not be mad. I will not be mad. Seeing as we have 30 seconds, 30 seconds is like some special effects amount that people could spend, a studio can spend on. Because every second costs money. 30 seconds, come on. 20 seconds.
What?
Oh. 10 seconds. Oh, it's up.
Oh shoot! What did we bring?
Oh, this is not full seconds because they're cutting to them. I heard a screech. Oh, what if it's two different Titans fighting each other in this? And Titan X is the one that saves everybody. Sorry, I'm edge of my seat.
Oh shoot!
You should put a rope to ground or a rock.
What just happened? Nothing.
Did it stay opened?
Oh shoot! Is it a pearl that's still open?
Yeah, it's still open.
I don't feel like that's a good thing to not know what happened. Wait.
What if he's talking to the past himself? Oh, is he talking to his father?
No, that's him. Leland Shaw the Third. It's him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think when he was stuck in Axis Mundi.
Mm.
What?
He hurt himself.
What?
Ah.
So it's kind of like, did you guys ever see the movie Frequency? It had Dennis Quaid
Dennis
and
Quaid and a young character talking to
yeah,
himself.
whereas basically the idea is that the Aurora Lights somehow the frequencies were able to talk to each other like 30 years, and they were basically trying to solve like a murder mystery that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's I was not expecting that. That's cool.
No, that still works with my theory.
It does.
Because light, because a lot of the portals were light based. Light is faster than sound, so it makes sense if sound is later. And they mess around with things.
Yeah.
They can do a lot. This is great. This is cool.
I love see all you guys are going crazy. Time travel in the MonsterVerse confirmed. Yes.
Well, it has been since last season.
Well, in a way, it was kind of like time travel. I guess it is
Like grandma.
in a sense. Yeah.
Hey. That was like been established before. Huh.
Sorry, I'm going through the episode real quick to find out if it was.
Oh, you want to see that drawing?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Sting Floyd said, anyone see that tape recorded had 3 heads on it? I did not notice that.
I was just making sure she didn't put record when she rewound and then screwed up the recording. I've done that in the past back in the day. That's where my eyes went.
Ooh, so what'd you guys think about Corey? What'd you? How far were you able to get in?
Go to CoJ first.
CoJ, what was your thoughts?
Yo, this is great. Again, I feel like this did a really good job as a part 1 to like a 5-part part 2 series, if that makes sense. Because essentially after the midway point, you hit intermission. So the next direction of where the story goes just took a turn in a very unique way where I'm curious on where this goes and what happens, you know, because now they threw another loophole of what is this portal kind of thing over this volcano actually going to do? Because they're trying to find a way to contact Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
So Godzilla would be in Axis Mundi if this is where they got, but at what time is interesting too. Because what if you can only get Godzilla when he's in Axis Mundi, but he's not in Axis Mundi, you can't get him from Axis Mundi. So the last time they could get Godzilla in Axis Mundi seems like he was there when Shaw was there.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can.
So it means he's
One
probably
moment.
still there.
Oh, that scene with Godzilla.
Or he's
so
not there.
cool.
He's somewhere on the land, and that thing can only sense him when he's in Axis. There's so many questions, but they really set up how part 2 is going to go pretty nice. And then we got more focus on Kentaro. I think we're going to see more of his story going forward too, because we see him angry at Kate.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna upload this. Oh no, it won't work. I didn't think about that.
And we're not wasting time using Kate for her gift. That's finally being addressed quick instead of like the last episode or something like that.
Okay, so it's a little hard to see, but that head right there. Do you see it? Like it's the one right behind him of the face. Doesn't that kind of look like Jet Jaguar?
Yeah, because he was wearing that type of mask. These are a lot of Japanese masks for plays, like No Theater.
Oh yeah, like the demon mask at the
Yeah.
Hanya. I
Because
think is what
even
they
in the
call
top
it.
right, you see that girl doll face thing. That's definitely no. And if you guys are WWE fans, you know that's the one Asuka comes out wearing. The other demon mask on the left, like 2 pictures from his back. That's another type of demon or yokai mask that Konosuke Takeshita in AEW comes out wearing. So these are all like masks, and I think the character you're talking about is supposed to wear a mask like that. So it could be a nod to that, seeing this is Godzilla, and it's a fair artistic nod to him because those are masks in that culture of theater.
Oh man, I feel like it is. I feel like we can say confidently that
It's an artistic nod.
Yeah, it was definitely meant to be like hi, we
Yeah,
got
like
little
hello.
fans, you know, like hello. There's it. All you guys have been asking for Jet Jaguar. I mean, everyone ever since Godzilla Kong, you know, the new Empire, when they were talking about some of the enhancements that they were building, a lot of people were speculating, oh well, Jet Jaguar is going to show up at some point, maybe even in Supernova. And I feel like the writers are clearly aware of what the fans are asking, so they kind of just did the little like, we know you guys want Jet Jaguar,
in
so
a very
technically,
clever, subtle way.
Jet Jaguar is in the show. But that was pretty cool, man. I really dug that. Let's see what the rest of the people are saying. Skull Clown does say, yeah, it does look like him. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's absolutely a Jet Jaguar tease. Yep. What if Godzilla left
Axis Mundi
Axis Mundi last season because of the new device?
Yeah, them starting it up, because if they're starting up and they go backwards, the next test run that they do, in theory, would hit further back.
Yeah.
So anything they do would probably go back further where Shaw is, because then uh we don't know what direction their frequency is piercing through if we're talking about parallel timelines and worlds. Because when you do that, there could be a mirror effect where it bounces in a different direction, meaning the further you get where you are in time and the further you try to contact that world goes further into the past of that world. That's also another thing you could do. That's loosely what I think Tim Burton was doing with his version of Planet of the Apes. It was a weird timeline they had on the special edition, 2-disc edition DVD or Blu-ray of that. No, DVD at the time. So it was an interesting theory. So that's when I first saw it on that special feature. But it would make sense with this, with all the, timeline and time travel and different parallel Earths or teleportations they've already established. So they can go in any direction with this.
Yeah, no, definitely. TJ says, since Godzilla is an Alpha Titan, why would he need permission to get out of Axis Mundi? Just speculating. I don't think he would need permission. I mean, clearly, I don't know. It's an interesting thought. I wonder why they were speculating Godzilla was stuck in Axis Mundi, but I know CoJ, you sounded like an idea popped up in your mind. What do you got?
No, I'm still working it out.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It is very interesting though to see that. I guess it makes sense for them to be able to open up Axis Mundi and be at a time frame where they could at least frequencies talk to younger Lee Shaw. It's so crazy. My mind is kind of going nuts now.
That's only if he does talk to him. He heard himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if he does talk to him, he would have remembered it. So if he talks to him and they communicate, that's going to be a separate timeline created entirely.
And they did say Back to the Future. That was brought up in this episode. She's like, remember all those times we watched Back to the Future and over again? That was them kind of hinting that, they could make those parallel universes of different things, that cause catastrophic changes. So we could be in something completely different here, which is kind of it's a cool idea. I dig it.
If I do see Godzilla show up, I'm quitting this show. That's too much. That's too much.
That's a fair point. Let's see. Amazing Webhead says, first off, Clever Girl said, so wait, was Kentaro dreaming when he met the girl? I don't think so. I think that was real.
That was real.
I think it was, the whole Godzilla scene, because even his clothes were different and stuff like that. And obviously Kate was there, which we know she wasn't anywhere near him at that point. Imagine talking to yourself from the past. Oh, the things I would tell myself, especially recently. Stink Floyd says, love the train being tossed into a building by Godzilla, nod to -1. I mean, a nod to the original 1954 Godzilla even. Mm-hmm. It's the iconic Godzilla thing to do is just messing, destroying up trains, throwing buses. That's what the G-Man does. Unless we never saw Shaw. Yeah. Could explain a timeline where Lee and Kay get together. Yeah, well,
you go that route.
Wishful thinking. I like that. It's not bad. Because that's Shaw who first fell into. That's Shaw who first fell into Axis Mundi. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because then Keiko was, and we even see that at the end of kind of the legacy crew that we talk about of Keiko, Shaw, and Bill Randa. They were talking about going back to, well, not back, but to Kazakhstan to where she falls into Axis Mundi in 1959 or 61, I think. Or no, I think she was 59 or 61, something like that. So yeah, it's a pretty good episode, man. Corey, I know you showed up a bit late. What's your thoughts?
Dude, I showed up at the best part. I'm a little sad that I didn't get to see Hiroshi's funeral. I'm assuming that happened at the beginning, but I saw Godzilla. I came right in when I saw Godzilla, and that was phenomenal. I was like, oh yeah, this is amazing. So I saw the ending. The ending was great, and it has me really excited about the rest of the show, which I'll be watching here right after this stream. So
Nice.
I thought it was really cool, and I'm sorry I was late today, everybody. Some things came up at work that I had to deal with, and just didn't get out of there in time. But I appreciate you, and glad I was able to spend some time with you tonight.
Yes, well, it's always good seeing you, Corey. Whenever you can show up, and it's always appreciate you, my man. CoJ, before we end tonight's show and talk about our important announcement that we had, CoJ, let's roll out the red carpet for you, my man, and tell us what you got coming up on the show.
I'm moving Super Sentai date to another date, so that's coming out. I'm doing something with the end, because the end we watched 2 movies, and then next one we saw 2 movies. So I'm actually breaking that into 4, because I don't like the order we saw them. So you guys are going to see our reaction in the order I think it should have been. So it's a little weird, but that stuff's coming out. It's going to be great. At the end of the show, I'll tell you what days it's going to be. But yeah, I'm still working hard on my movie. Watch parties are going to be re-announced. So yeah, stick by. I'm really working on my film series. I'm wanting that to come out this year. So just be on the lookout for that, because that's going to be something very, very, very special and sincere and original, and all produced by me. 8-year project. So, and if you saw the last watch party with Tega Gi, which I'll do a breakdown for actually, you see a little sneak peek if you haven't already. I see a lot of you here that were there, so I know you did. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'm always happy to be here.
Hey, my man. Well, definitely subscribe to our boy. Sorry, go ahead, Corey.
Yeah, absolutely. Subscribe to our boy CoJ, Trey, and everybody in the chat battalion. There are some questions, Trey, before we wrap things up. Emancipating Poet said, wait, question in Kentaro's dream, who was Kate talking about, Godzilla or CoJ? Who do you think?
Both.
Oh, I think
Mostly
she was talking about both, but that's an interesting question. What's your thoughts, CoJ, seeing how you got to see that episode in full?
No, I think she's talking about both. Mostly CoJ, definitely CoJ, and Godzilla too, but mostly CoJ, I think, because it looks like the warning is forcing 2 of them to fight is the wrong direction. And
yeah,
we're gonna see if that's the direction. That should have some crazy repercussions.
Yeah, no, and we kind of talked about too of like the fact Godzilla is clearly aware. If you've seen any of our breakdown videos, like Godzilla is clearly aware of the other Titans around the globe. I mean, he clearly sensed the Ion Dragon in Axis Mundi when the humans were messing around, with season 1 finale, and he came down, and it seemed pretty clear that Godzilla wasn't just down there to take out the Iron Dragon, but if you see, he rips apart Iron Dragon and throws a piece of him through the portal, so it keeps it open for the humans to get out. So like Godzilla's being like conscious there of like what he was doing, and of course, all leading up to King of the Monsters. If you're paying attention to the Monarch Sciences website, you see him kind of keeping an eye on all the Titans, and especially Kong and King Ghidorah in Monarch Outpost 32. So he's very much aware of what's going around the globe, and if there's a Titan that's causing problems, Godzilla goes in and shuts it down. So the fact that Godzilla hasn't done that with CoJ leads me to believe that CoJ isn't a destroyer Titan, like at least not yet. Maybe something will push CoJ to the edge with that, but
she's red when she's mad.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, great point. Corey, was there another question?
Yeah, we had one from the Skull Clown TSK. When I first saw Khan when the show started, he had scratches on his chest from Godzilla vs. Kong. Am I wrong about that, or is there something I am missing?
Well, there were a few scratches. Like if I recall, in Kong Skull Island, the Alpha Skull Crawler does get him pretty good, but I think Godzilla makes most of the scratches in GVK. So I think he has like one on his chest, if I remember. from the Skull Crawler, and I think Godzilla just added a few more. But I'll have to rewatch that. I didn't pay quite attention to the scars that he had, so maybe it could have been a mess up. They could have used an old CGI model and just a missed detail. It's certainly possible for sure. TJ says Kokai was in red glow, not blue. Yeah, it's very true. Oh man, you guys are bringing up some good things. I love seeing what all the new people are saying too. So I dig it. Okay, so important announcement. I told you guys that we, before we wrapped up tonight, that I wanted to take a few minutes directly to talk with you guys. And the first thing I want to say is thank you for always being awesome. Like seriously, every single one of you guys have always showed up doing the watch parties, the chats, the comments, all the shares you do on social media that have really made the battalion skyrocket lately. Like it's been insane. But like when I think about back in January, we were at 3,500 subscribers. We're now approaching 7,000. And that's because of you guys, the battalion, always showing up, always doing like the extra little things, liking, subscribing, and commenting, hyping up the videos on your mobile devices. Like seriously, it's awesome. And I see all the social media posts you guys do, and it just tells us all the content we've been making lately, you guys are really loving, you're really digging, and it's been super successful because of you guys. Like seriously, our whole Monarch series has been the best, like most successful content on our show for like doing these breakdowns. It's always nice when you see your content get rewarded that way, and it's because of you guys. What I wanted to tell you is I wanted to tell you guys something like very real that's like going on in my personal life at the moment. That so as you guys know, YouTube isn't my full-time job. I have a other full-time job that is my primary source of income. And I just found out recently, like on Tuesday, it came out of nowhere that our company is deciding to outsource my entire department to an out-of-country company that is going to be trying to do our jobs with AI. And basically, I'm losing my job. It sucks. There's like no way around it. Like it's just like one of those things where I even got to train the people who are doing this. I just want to be real with you guys about it. So because I'm losing that position and losing my primary source of income, I feel it is irresponsible of me to make videos and content while I need to be searching for my next chapter, my next job that is going to help put food and, support my family and my child. So because of that, we're going to have to take a step back, and we're going to be on a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube. For I don't know how long. I hope it's not horribly long. It's just one of those things where I just to me it feels like until I can figure out and be comfortable, I don't want to be. It's not wasting my time. I never want you guys to feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm not. I need to spend my time wisely on the things that truly matter, which is my family. I hope you guys would always choose your family first.
Hey, Trey.
What?
Can I cut in for a second?
Sure, cut in.
This wouldn't be the Bat Channel if there wasn't a little bit of back and forth between us, right? It's we talked about this. Well, we didn't talk about this, but I just got thinking, man, and it's just something that has kind of been going on my mind since you told me Tuesday, and obviously how we feel about AI. We're not very big fans of AI, and obviously you're probably not more of a fan of AI currently as well. So I'm going to get a little preachy here for a second, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
This week is a pretty impactful week for those who are believers. It's Holy Week. Tomorrow is Good Friday. a day which, was once viewed when, all hope was lost. The followers of Christ felt all their hopes and dreams had died with Christ on the cross. And, this, with things going down like this week, there's always a bigger plan, and Easter Sunday overturns that despair of Good Friday, proving that death did not have the final word. And just to be honest, bro, this Holy Week reminds me that when things are, heavy and situations seem hopeless, that God is, still writing a story of redemption. And, he turned Friday's brokenness into Sunday's joy, right? That's what Easter Sunday is about. He's still writing all of our stories. And I hear what you're saying, bro. But I don't feel like, to be honest with you, we're not going to let this be the end, bro. Like, while they may have ended your time at your job, they don't get to dictate this part of our lives. We do, bro. And I hear what you're saying, but like Shaw said to Keiko at the end, I caught that part of the show, bro. And it dwelled even heavier, what you're doing here, Trey, is way too important to leave. The amount of money that we've raised for charities, the friendships that we've made, and most importantly, the battalion. What the battalion is doing here is way too important to leave as well, bro. So,
well, I mean, it's not leaving, though. It's just pausing.
I know. And I say, I got some ideas. So before we call anything and say anything further, bro, I say, hang tight, battalion. We are not letting this defeat us. This is like, with this being Holy Week, bro. And I just feel like this. There's something more to this. Let's talk more. We haven't had a chance to talk much offline after this with how crazy this week's been. But with everything that's going on, bro, I think we need to talk a little bit more before, things might look a little bit different. But I got some ideas, and let's discuss it offline. Fair?
We can. Sure. I mean, but in the meantime, I don't want you guys cranking out content is going to be tough to do while I have some other personal responsibilities that I have to get through. So, I mean,
we'll figure it out.
I'll talk with Super Bro Corey. I'm not sure where he's leading to with this, but I just want to say I love you guys. I know it does suck, but we'll try to do something. It just I might not be able to crank out as much as I typically do until I get this one area of my personal life figured out and fixed, so that way I can get back to doing this. Because as much as I want this to be my primary thing that I do, because I love doing this with you guys and making this content with you guys, I also I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I gotta take care of stuff here. So
I get big fellow.
We'll talk, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless. I already see some of you guys coming in hot. I see how Kong is more like his 1973 self, mellowed out in GVK. Yeah. A little pissed off. Doesn't quite like the humans. Yeah. Why no love for Angier says, wait, Highness, no bad channel. Your breakdowns have been so good. Please just finish out the season. We'll see. I'm not sure yet.
Let me talk to the man.
Corey's gonna try to convince me. Here's all I want to say is part of the reason why it gets tough is for an example, the breakdown I did most recently with episode 5, that took a whole entire day to make that for you guys. So not that I don't enjoy doing it, it's just that's an entire day that I need to probably spend searching for a new job because of my company decided to outsource everything to another country for AI. So
AI's not winning, bro. AI ain't winning, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, what about Maul? I was looking forward to your content. We'll see. I mean, technically Monday is Super Bro Corey's birthday. So we probably won't do a watch party that time. But maybe I don't know.
What time does it come out?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure.
We're doing a watch
I
party.
appreciate that, Red Hooded Outlaw. Thank you. FAI. That's very nice. That's awful. Oh, sorry. That's all right. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Like, seriously, I appreciate all the support and the love. And Darth Circle, I was very much looking forward to your Star Wars content because your mom. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's like putting out all this content, and then it felt like, everything. I think sometimes these trying times just remind us how good things are. Like seeing us almost hit 7,000 in a couple months is kind of crazy. Like you guys are nuts. So I appreciate all the love. People are loving Corey preaching. Battalion forever. I love that. The arc isn't finished, Trey. We got you, Uso. Yeet. Battalion. Thank you guys. Happy birthday, Super Bro. Corey from Red Hood Outlaw. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I do love you. Corey and I are going to talk. I'm not sure. He's going to have to do some convincing, but
You guys say something?
yeah, go ahead, CoJ.
Yeah, man. You know a lot of what I'm going through. Outside content creation. And even though you gotta reprioritize, there will be some moments where you might find there is some breathing room and downtime where you do need this.
Yep.
And I'll talk to you more.
Yep.
But I get it. And you got my support always,
Hey, I know you, big fella. You're always there for us, man.
You guys can't go anywhere.
Guys, I'll keep you in touch. I'm not sure what Corey's about to tell me. Honestly, right now you embarrass me. No, I'm just kidding.
I just
love you, man.
This week ain't about defeat, big fella. That's all what Holy Week is about, bro. This week ain't about defeat, and we're not gonna let this shit defeat us, bro. We coming.
Yeah. So keep an eye on our social media pages like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X, however you want to call it, at @the_Battalion. I like whatever we decide. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. If we are doing more content, we're not going to let this stop us. I will keep you guys in the loop. But right now, Corey and I are going to talk because it's been a busy week, trying week, and we're just going to try to figure out what's next. So it isn't the end of the Bat Channel. We're not doing that to you guys again. As you already know, we're rebranding ourselves at the end of summer. That is still happening, as long as I can find what's going on. But I just wanted to keep it real with you guys, tell you what's going on in my life. I appreciate the love, the support, and I never want to let you guys down because you've really put in some effort all this time, but especially lately, the fact that we just have literally, if I show you guys our algorithm of subscribers, you guys have been climbing the mountain, but this last couple of months, you guys have hit a mountain peak, and you just kept going. So I appreciate you guys and love you. And we'll keep in touch. Love you so much. Subscribe to our boy CoJ. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 7K and eventually 10K because that's the goal. And now a special message from our sponsors, the Titan Preparedness Plan, because you got to watch out in the world of Godzilla messing up Tokyo. This is the only thing that's going to keep you safe. Have a wonderful night, guys. See you later.
God bless and have a happy Easter.
And now a special message brought to you by the Titan Preparedness Plan.
With the recent spike in Titan sightings circulating on social media, proactive preparation for a Titan emergence event is crucial. A single towering force of nature has the potential to forever alter the lives of millions. It is our mission to help you prepare for that force. The Titan Preparedness Plan is your guide to staying safe in the face of monsters. These are the 3 steps you need to know. 1. Know before you go. Identify the location of your nearest Titan shelter and practice navigating a Titan evacuation route with your family on a weekly basis. 2. Run and take cover. In the case of a Titan emergence, calmly sprint to the nearest Titan shelter. If your designated shelter is inaccessible or at capacity, seek the basement or lowest floor of a nearby building. 3. Stay informed. Follow any further instruction from local authorities and stay informed using your mobile device, television, or radio. We can't stop a Titan emergence, but we can safeguard our lives. Join us in building a safer, more resilient community. We are here to protect you.